I'm here to tell you a tiny tale of a turkey whose name was Tim. He was the biggest in the forest, the most elusive that's ever been. Legend says to catch a glimpse will leave any hunter scarred. They say one look in his piercing eyes will stop a grown man's heart. Now, I ain't one to tell a tale about something that I ain't never seen. Sit down in that chair right there and listen right here and I'll tell you what happened to me. It was 82, the sky was blue, leaves were rustling in the wind. I was on a hike about 10 miles in and that's when it happened. Now I don't recall what happened first because I found myself swinging from a tree. But I'll never forget what happened next as that turkey said to me, "Young man, I see that you got no idea where you are. Cause this here's turkey country and you've trespassed way too far. And if you wanna have a chance to make it home again, you better hear my words, don't play no games and really listen in." Well, that turkey opened up his mouth and I was convinced I ought to listen real hard. There was fire in his eyes and whiskey on his breath. I could smell it when he snarled. His words were sharp and cut me deep and his friends began to hiss. His putrid breath carried a song, sounded a little something like this. Fire on the mountain, you run, boy, run. Them turkeys in charge, ain't gonna be no fun. No turkey on the table for your party this year. Cause you're on the menu, better listen right here. Point I knew my time was short and my fear had turned to dread. If my situation didn't turn around quick, I was bound to wind up dead. But what could I do? It was about to be stew, or maybe even worse. My only hope was to make a deal, and that's what I did first. So listen here, Mr. Turkey, sir, I can see you haven't thought this all through. So if I go missing, every hunter in these woods comes look for you. But if instead we make a deal and you let me keep on living, I promise you that from now on Thanksgiving we'll only eat chicken. He seemed to think about my deal and ponder it real good. He puffed away at his cigar as only a giant turkey could. Finally, he turned to me and said, "We have a deal. But if he catches me again these parts, he's sure to make me squeal." He said, "Fire on the mountain, you run, boy, run. Them turkeys in charge, ain't gonna be no fun. Better be chicken on your table this year. Your boy will be watching, you better have fear." Cut me loose and home I ran 10 miles without a stop. I found my wife and out of breath told the story from the bottom of the top. I sang, "Fire on the mountain, you run, boy, run. Them turkeys in charge, ain't gonna be no fun. It's chicken on the table Thanksgiving this year. Unless you want me dead, my dear." Well, that's my story and I'll stick to it until the day I die. I've lived to tell it every year cause I love that pumpkin pie. I'll tell my story every year on every year's Thanksgiving. But for the love of friends and family and all of you, just eat chicken.